Welcome back again, and yes, we are going to talk to you about the tips of confidence. We have got a very famous person in the studio who's going to talk to us more about it. He is the CEO and founder of AAC. Ernie Chen in the studios with us to talk to us about the book as well as how do you build confidence.
Very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Morning.
Hi Ernie, good morning.
Hi, morning. Thank you for having me here.
Yep.
First of all, of course, perhaps we shall start off with telling us your meaning of confidence.
Sure. I think confidence is whatever you exudes out in the presence of you, being around people and being around whatever that you do. People see confidence and you need to be able to project and also tell people, hey, that I am confident. It's not so much of just you being there sometimes. It's very much of people feeling you, seeing you, that you are confident. And that really changes the whole outlook of how people perceive us to be and what we can do with our confidence and what we can do in projecting the confidence to get to where we want to get to.
All right. Now let's talk about confidence in children, because what we see is the lack of confidence in a lot of children out there, you know, at present times. So if parents want to build confidence in their little ones, from say 3 onward, what can they do and how do they go about doing it without making it too much of a force?
Sure. I think it's very important for parents to first and foremost realize one thing. For anything to work, we need to be consistent, we need to be continuous with what we do. Right? It's very important for parents and also anyone out there to know one thing. In order for something to happen, we need to be consistent, we need to be continuous. I call those the 2 C's, right? And what we can do is we need to use the right choices of words with our children. We also need to be able to use right actions with our children. For example, you're talking about the right choices of words. We're saying using very positive verbal affirmations for our children. For example, you don't want to tell your children that I don't love you from the day one when you deliver the baby. You want to continuously be reminding them, hey, I'm your dad, I love you, I want to spend time with you. Just like having a pet, you want to show positive verbal affirmation to say that, come to me, I want to be close to you, and use a lot of these choices of words. That's verbal affirmation, verbal confirmation positively to the children. Secondly, the actions that you can take. Give your children a hug. Pat the children on the back. Show that you care with your actions. So by showing a lot of this verbal and actions, that we can always continuously and consistently build confidence in our children.
So, of course, most of you out there, you would already know that Ernie Chen is an accomplished person, ranging from a TV host, game show host, MC, members of
the list goes on.
The list goes on. But this is your latest project, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, right? The 10 ultimate tips for confidence. The guru of confidence, Ernie Chen. So, which is why we're talking all about confidence and confidence and all list goes on. So, tell us about this book, please.
Sure, the book is about 10 Ultimates of Confidence. Why I wrote the book in the first place was I came back to Malaysia quite some time ago, about 12 years in total. I realized that there was something really lacking in shortage in Malaysia, which is very much of the confidence in our children in Malaysia today. And if we were to move in direction with what the country's Prime Minister is wanting to do, which is the new economic model, creating a high-income economy, we need Malaysians to have high confidence. By having high confidence is going to help them be able to achieve all the things that they want to do. So the 10 Ultimate Tips of Confidence really goes back to the fundamentals of what Malaysians or even people around the world will need to do to develop that sense of confidence, the pride in them to be able to achieve whatever they intend to be doing.
Okay, all right. Now let's also talk about this book itself. How did you come about doing this book? Because for someone to write a book about confidence, I mean, people would just say, oh, confidence, okay, I'm a very confident person. I can walk up into anyone and say hi. But when you write a book, that's a whole different ballgame altogether.
Sure.
And there's a lot of tips in there that would help a lot of persons. So let's start with you coming about writing this book.
Sure. I think when I wrote the book, it was very much of a self-reflection as to what I was like when I was very little as a child. I was not born naturally of becoming a professional speaker, for example. I was not very comfortable being on TV usually most of the time. But I found and I realized that over the years, there were some specific techniques that you can do and you can take specific actions to project an image of confidence. For example, if you were to speak without looking people into the eyes, it will show that you're more of a shy person. But if you look straight people into to the eyes, you project that you are having that confidence and you really want to communicate and convey a message to the person.
Right.
So just simple eye contact will allow people to see that you're confident. Simple handshakes with a very firm handshake delivers a message that you're much more confident. Knowing that you're speaking with your hands shows that you are more of a individual with a lot of confidence and wanting to express yourself in a manner that's very different compared to someone if they're folding their arms.
Yeah.
If someone is folding their arms, you show that they're very recluse to themselves, they're not very open in nature. So if I were to open up my arms and I welcome you, it shows that I'm much more confident in nature. So these are some specific techniques that people can take to project an image of confidence.
So as far as you are concerned, you would say that it's not a inborn thing, right? Although someone is not born with confidence, they can still nurture it out.
I always believe that anyone and everyone in this world are born with some specific talents, some skill sets. But it's definitely something that we can all develop and enhance over years. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. At the end of the day, it's, as long as you have learned, you read specific techniques and you take action to specific things that you're supposed to do, it will bring across an image, a sense of confidence that you need to be projecting to get to where you need to get to. So it doesn't really matter what you do. Confidence is something that everybody will need. You go for an exam, you need confidence to take the exam. You don't just be sitting there staring blank at a piece of exam paper. You go to a TV show to be a guest, you got to exude the confidence. If not, the next time around, you're not going to be invited back again because people want to see and feel the confidence in individuals. I don't want to watch a Hello and 2 morning show and feel sad. I want to feel that, you know, I'm energized by the host who is giving me hope for the light of what's to come for the rest of the day.
Or you can also bring lots of goodies and give away.
There you go. That's what exudes a lot of confidence in the company. If you're not doing well like OSIM, you're not going to be able to give out a lot of gifts. So when you do that, that's pretty good, right?